This video is for my sister. A year ago, we spent an incredible month in Europe. It was the highlight of my year, not only traveling, but getting to spend time with my sister, who I look up to so much. So here's everything we did in Vienna, what we liked most, and what we would recommend. I believe in you, and I cannot wait for our next trip or adventure abroad together. Woke up in Vienna this morning. I thought I'd make another little travel vlog here because they've been really fun to make. We're gonna start out our day and go get some breakfast at felzl bäckerei. We're gonna go check it out, see how it is, and then go explore Vienna. Okay, one thing we notice immediately about Vienna is that it kind of seems like a hybrid between Paris and Berlin. All of the architecture kind of reminds us of Paris in some ways, but also there's graffiti and they speak German. Yeah, they speak German. We haven't really explored the city much at all, but that's our first impression of Vienna. It's giving Paris. So far, so good. Honestly, we kind of ate our way through the city. So for breakfast, we stopped at felzl bäckereicafe and grabbed a few things like pretzel with some hummus, a pesto sandwich, and then another sweet pastry. It's like the cardamom. I totally forgot to put deodorant on, so we came back for a second. Also, we are realizing we're both in crop tops and shorts.
Not super cropped. Well, yours is more cropped than mine. Mine is only showing like maybe this much of my midriff.
And people are like dressed to go to work. So it was a little bit weird. We also picked up a pastry to try. Tastes like a cheesy pretzel kind of, but I don't think there's any cheese on it. We got 2 cappuccini from casa. They're really good. I have a feeling we're gonna go to a lot of cafes while we're here though, so we shall see which one places first. After we were sufficiently caffeinated, we started exploring the city and started with the Innenstadt. We pretty much walked everywhere this day and visited St. Stephen's Cathedral, which was so pretty, Mozart's house, which was really cool because we grew up learning his music on the piano, and then wandered up and down streets that looked interesting and intrigued us.
We're at the Vienna Opera and we're trying to see if the ballet has any shows while we're here.
We'd rather see ballet than opera. We've just been walking around and I think we might try to go find a cafe now because I'm getting hungry and could use another coffee. It's actually pretty hot here today, so I think we're gonna go to a market and see what they have. We're kind of just like wandering around the city center. We went to St. Stephen's Cathedral, walked around Mitte. It's called the Innenstadt here. Yeah, Innenstadt. Now we're just gonna go see if we can find a cafe, go to a market, and then we might go back for a little bit just to chill because it got really hot and it's not the most fun walking around in a hot city.
Genau. We're loving the apartments. Gebäude sind sehr schön.
We are going home now to get off our feet because we've already walked like, how many miles? Almost 10. We just went to a market and everyone was like asking us if we wanted a sample. It was cool, but we were like really full, so we didn't want anything.
This man was like, ich habe keine Blumen.
Aber ich habe einen Oliven.
No, salami.
I have like no flowers for you, but I have a lot of salami
To try.
Hello. Welcome to Vienna. Okay, we're gonna do a little apartment tour. This is our apartment. We rented it for 3 nights. I'm doing half the tour and then Sterling's gonna do the other half. Coming in here, we have the living area with the nicest view. What is your favorite thing about Vienna? Favorite thing about Vienna so far has been the fact that it feels like Paris and Berlin, which are two of my favorite European cities. Charlie's gonna show you the rest of the apartment. How much are you paying for this apartment?
Was it like 100 a night, roughly? 120 a night? It's really nice, the division of spaces, because like I went to bed early last night and Savannah got to hang out here, and so like we had some separation of space, which was nice. It's Gambia. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, it's a little bit loud because we have a load of laundry going, but this is the kitchen. Take a peek. So much,
Bäckereicafe.
yeah, literally everything you would need.
Yeah, look at this. My dream kitchen.
Microwave, a nice sized fridge. It's really nice that we get to do a load of laundry because you go through clothes faster when you're traveling, you know? Lots of natural light.
What has been your favorite thing about Vienna so far?
The walkability, and also similar to Savannah, I like that it feels like both Paris and Berlin. You get like kind of the old city feel, like Parisian. It feels like, you know, the city's been around forever, which it has. And then some like new, like artsy, graffiti, kind of like edgier vibes as well. But other than that, we've been able to walk everywhere, which it doesn't feel like we've walked 10 miles, but we have today. It's like, oh, it's just 20-minute walk to this, or it's a 15-minute like metro or U-Bahn ride, and so it's like, okay, it's only like 5 minutes faster to walk. I mean, 5 minutes slower to walk. Let's just walk. This is the bedroom. This is the closet space. This is Savannah's section. And this is what she left me with.
No, you took the other section first, dude.
Yeah. This is the bed, which has been very big. Savannah thought the pillows were uncomfy, but I thought it was great. I slept really well.
How is the food in Vienna?
We've had some good food. We've had some good cappuccinos. I think their traditional cuisine, you know, is more like viennas. Sausages, viennas, and like very like fried foods, which like if you've been traveling for a while, you kind of crave more of like the fresh salads, sandwiches.
We had good lunch though.
Yeah, we went to, was it home? Some little like rice slash like veggies and rice and chicken. But I will say, so far we've had like amazing food in Berlin, and here it's a little bit more expensive, and I haven't been like, oh, this is the best food I've ever eaten.
Cheers. Okay, thanks for the tour.
Jetzt gehen wir.
No, this is off English.
Hundertwasserhaus.
Some of the settings we gotta go, but we just kind of took a break and we're gonna go walk.
We're gonna walk along the river to hundertwasserhaus.
But we gotta go because the sun's going down. We ended up walking 30,888 steps this day. I think one of the best ways to experience cities is doing it on foot, because you can really take in the whole city, and this walk to hundertwasserhaus was the best because the sun was going down, everyone was going home from work, and then we ended up stopping and getting a döner at this little shop on the way home, sitting and eating it just outside, enjoying the city at night. The eggplant is really good. Promise. This is like too big to take a bite. The next morning we went to Schönbrunn Palace, which was by far our favorite thing. It was so beautiful because the seasons were changing. There were golden leaves, there was still green in the garden. It was so beautiful. We could have spent all day here. You have to go here if you visit Vienna. It's so pretty here. It feels like fall, and I want to stay here all day. So we're gonna walk around the whole garden, see what looks the coolest, and then maybe come back to that spot. We got some pretzels, and now we're sitting in the park and we're just eating it with some hummus. It's so good. Savannah got a pastry this morning. Did you show it? It was so bad. I let her know it was all hers. eating some pretzels and some fresh squeezed OJ. What's your favorite part about Vienna so far?
I think the walkability. I think it's voted like the most livable city many times. And yesterday we walked literally everywhere.
What is your favorite thing about Vienna so far?
A lot of the architecture. I don't know if it's inspired by Paris or French style, but a lot of the buildings look like Paris. And then if you even look in the gardens, you can see the benches. It's very small here, a lot smaller than I thought, but it's kind of nice to like be in a city that's a little bit less hustle bustling.
Just got home. We're gonna do another charcuterie board tonight, or like this afternoon, and go to a park or go next to the, I keep wanting to call it like the Spree, but I think that's Berlin thing. The river. So we got a little bit of baguette. Oh, and then we got a apfelstrudel thing. It looks nicer than an apple strudel. But that, it looks really good. We saw this German dude on the bus eating these. Should I try one now? Yeah. Is this what it looked like? I think this is different than what the guy had. Did you show them? Oh, no, no. It's filled. It's like a Nutella cookie. Maybe right now. That's pretty good. Yeah. These are Vienna. Made in Vienna. But they're like snack packs. So the normal kind, it's not covered in chocolate. We went through one of these the other night. Maybe we can take some on the bus tomorrow. Then it was cheaper to buy two. So it was like $1.76 for both of these. That's our little grocery haul. Ooh. I think that's also why I'm tired, because I didn't really have a coffee. There's bathrooms here, but you don't know where you can find them, and then obviously you pay for them. You have to have exact change. So we have not been drinking water. Just been chronically dehydrated. Yeah. The gardens were amazing. Like, I could have stayed there longer. Now we're gonna go next to the river, and we're just gonna have a charcuterie board and eat dinner, just be outside, take in the city for our last night here. Das schmeckt nicht gut und das schmeckt sehr, sehr gut.
We are at a little cafe along the Spree, the river.
This is now Sterling's vlog because she's been vlogging more than me.
I'm just like in the habit of it so that Svenna has some content. Biggest supporter.
Was machen wir noch?
We are going to an ice cream shop.
We're gonna go get some gelato. For our last morning, we got up super early before our bus back to Berlin to get some breakfast at a spot our friend recommended. I'm so glad we went because both the food and the coffee was so good. And then we headed back to catch our bus back to Berlin. So thank you so much for watching. Vienna was so amazing. There were definitely so many cool spots, such great food, and I cannot wait for my next adventure with my sister.